Hello, welcome. Hello sa inyong lahat. Babalik ako. Ako si Archon. Para sa mga bago dyan na subscribers at sa mga bagong nanonood. Ako si Archon, isang baguhang streamer sa YouTube. Madalas pa akong nagda-livestream sa YouTube ngayon dahil ewan ko. Basta naisipan ko mag-live sa YouTube lang. Nagla-livestream ako ng game. Marami akong gaming content dito. Tulad ng Genshin Impact, nalalaruin ko ngayon. Valorant, Pokemon Unite, tapos siguro Among Us din. May pinag-iisipan pa akong laruin ngayon kaso inaaral ko pa siya ngayon. Kailangan ng matinding pag-aaral dahil perang nakasalalay dun eh. Oh. Susubukan ko mag-NFT. Kaya ngayon maglalaro muna tayo ng Genshin Impact, lalo na nilabas na yung 2.3. Tama ba? 2.3 na ata ngayon. Version 2.3. Pero hindi ko pa siguro malalaro yun. Hindi ko lang alam. Pero meron namang ano dun eh. May event daw na sa Dragon Spine. Musta naman kayong lahat? Musta kayong mga nanonood ngayon? Ayos naman ba kayo lahat? Okay. Kumusta naman ang araw dyan sa inyo? Kumusta ang panahon? Ibig ko sabihin pala, kumusta ang panahon? Dito, maaraw-araw. Minsan kumukulimlim. Hindi ko alam kung uulan ba o ano. Hindi mo malaman kung ano nang mangyayari. Sa mga naglalaro dyan ng Genshin Impact, nakapag-update na ba kayo? Nakapaglaro na ba kayo? 2.3 na. Nilabas na rin yung banner ni Albedo. Sino mga kukuha ng Albedo dyan? Bubuksan ko pa lang yung ano natin. Yung Genshin Impact. Ngayon, ang gagawin ko ngayon, gagawa muna ako ng commission. Siguro mga reputation quest. Tapos siguro yun muna. Hindi muna ako gagawa ng mga world quest tsaka ng story quest. Hindi ko pa gagawin yung story quest ni Ganyu. Tapos niuhuli ko yung Archon quest dahil hindi ko alam kung matatrap na ba ako dito. So, patayin na natin yung music natin. Bigay daan. Yan. So, yan. Kagabi, may tinapos akong world quest. Hindi ko alam na may ma-unlock pala dun na napaka-importante. Hindi ko na na-stream, sayang. Pero yung ano yun eh. Yung, ang tawag dun? Sacred Sakura Cleansing Ritual. Yun yung quest ko eh. Hindi ko na napakita sa inyo. Kasi hindi ko alam na ang haba-haba pala na nakala ko saglit lang eh. At pala na-stream ko, sayang. So, pasok tayo. Panigura. Version update found. Sige. Kailangan ko muna palang i-update. Pakihintay lang. Kasi kailangan pala ng update. Kailangan ko siyang i-update. Ay, mali. Ito dapat ito. Dapat yung launcher ang makita. Para ma-update ko. Yun. Okay. Nag-update na siya. So, hintayin lang natin. Yung mga ano dyan, yung mga nanonood, sino sa inyo yung magpupul sa Albedo banner? Nakita nyo ba yung mga bagong karakter? Ayan si Shan, hindi ko alam kung paano basahin yan. Shenhe o Shanha? Chinese kasi to eh. Malamang siguro Shanha to. Tingnan natin sa Google Translate. Tingnan natin yung Google Translate kung paano basahin. Ang problema, paano malalaman ng Google Translate kung paano babasahin to? Eh, hindi naman naka-Chinese character. Shanha.
Shenhe.
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 Shenhe. Pasensya na. Tapos Yunjin.
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 Yunjin. Yunjin.
Yunjin.
Basta yun.
Yunjin.
Basta silang dalawa. Silang dalawa yung ilalabas na bagong karakter. Siguro sa 2.4 sila o baka dito rin sa 2.3 ilalabas. Pagkatapos ni na Albedo tsaka ni Yula. Baka sa 2.4 na talaga sila dahil teka, kailan ba nilabas sina Ito? Di pa ata nilalabas sina Ito eh. Alam ko sa 2.3 sina Ito tsaka si Goro eh. Dapat pala hindi ko muna pinatay yung ano natin, music. Ipasok pa rin natin yung music natin. Yan. So, hintay-hintay lang, nag-verify, nag-i-install kasi yung ano ko. Nag-i-install pa siya. Ayan. Yung mga pinagkakaabalahan natin ngayon. Yung pinagkakaabalahan nyo ngayon, guys. Ako ito, sinusubukan ko na rin gumawa ng mga ng mga videos para sa YouTube channel ko. Na-upload ko yung videos na sa YouTube channel ko para man may mga content din ako. Bukod lang dun sa live stream. Siguro ba parang nawala ako. Sinishare ko sa mga kaibigan ko yung live stream ko ngayon. Hindi pa ako nakapag-live stream ng Pokemon Unite ulit. Huli kong live stream yung practice ko lang ng Pokemon Unite. So, ayan. Okay na yan. Nga pala, huwag niyong kalimutan na mag-subscribe sa channel ko. Dito sa channel ko, at saka sa Twitch channel ko. Subscribe o follow kayo dyan. Ilalagay ko yung link sa chat. TV Aristain. Tapos follow nyo rin ako sa my Facebook page. Follow nyo rin yung Facebook page ko. I-like nyo Facebook page ko. Ilalagay ko rin dito sa my chat. https www.facebook.com Aristain. Yan. Follow nyo ako dyan. Follow, tsaka like, subscribe, para maabutan nyo ako nagla-live. Sa Facebook hindi pa ako nagla-live eh. Hindi ko pa sinusubukan. Dahil nagtutuunan ko na muna ng pansin yung pagla-live dito sa YouTube ng mga laro. Tapos siguro hindi ko rin kasi alam kung anong gagawin kong sistema sa paglalaro, sa pagla-live. Kung anong lalaruin ko sa my live, sa live sa Twitch, sa live sa Facebook, sa live sa YouTube. Paghahati-hatiin ko ba yun? O random lang din sila? Siguro mas magandang gawin ko na lang na nagla-live ako ng Genshin sa YouTube dahil doon ako nagsimula. Tapos yung Valorant pwede namang mag-live ako sa kahit saang channel. Ay. Kahit anong channel, sa kahit anong platform. Ay. Tapos ipipin ko yan. Yan, nakapin na yung ipinin ko na yung link ng Twitch channel tsaka ng Facebook page ko para ma-follow nyo ko dyan, ma-like, ma-subscribe. Okay? Follow na kayo para kasi wala pa akong talagang schedule ng pag-live stream kaya random. Ang schedule ko lang talaga sana ay Sabado tsaka Linggo. Kaso dahil sa mga minsan yung computer kasi na ginagamit ko nandito sa isang bahay. Kaya minsan lang ako pumunta dito sa bahay, Sabado tsaka Linggo lang. Kaya naisipan kong schedule ko ng pagla-live stream ay Sabado tsaka Linggo. Pero ngayon, dahil naglilinis din kami ng bahay, nag-general cleaning kami. Paparating na din kasi yung tatay ko kaya kailangan namin maglinis. Ayaw naman namin makita niya na marumi dito sa bahay. Kaya kailangan namin gawin yun. Ay, tapos na pala. Sorry. Nilaunch ko na. Ngayon, papatayin natin yung music natin. Yan. Na-reset na yung Battle Pass mission. Tapos i-main natin. Yan. Ayos. Nangyari? Bakit? Okay. Nakasuot ako na ngayon ng salamin. Nagsusuot na ako ng salamin. 2.3 na. 2.3 na siya, oh. 2.3 na. Sabi nila 2.3 daw ilalabas si Arataki Ito tsaka si Goro. Kaya hintayin nyo rin sila. Si Goro ano siya? 4-star character. Bow user. Tapos isa raw siyang ano yun? Isang aso. Aso ata siya. Oo, aso siya eh. Kasi Arataki Ito, isang Oni. Isa siyang Oni na Japanese ng... Ano bang ibig sabihin ng Oni sa Japanese? Monster? Demon? Alam ko, demon ata siya o monster. Ay, hindi. Bakemono yung monster. Demon ata. Demon. Demon ibig sabihin ng Oni. Isa siyang Oni. At isang Claymore user. Daming ang daming memes tungkol sa kanya. Ang dami kasing tigang na tigang sa kanya. Sana ayos lang yung audio. Naririnig ako na maayos. At yung pagta-type ko kasi hindi ko na ma-adjust talaga kung paano ko. Pag hininaan ko kasi yung gain dito ng mic ko, baka hindi na ako marinig magsalita. Napakahina pa naman ng boses ko. Okay. Hala. Bakit ka ganyan? Huwag ka mag-drop frames. Pakiusap. Oo nga pala dahil nagde-download kasi. Kaya nag-drop frames. Pasensya na sa mga drop frames niya. So, verifying file integrity pa lang. Konting-konti na lang magsisimula na. Gusto ko yung scenery na to. Genshin Impact, sana naman bigyan nyo ako ng ano nito. Ito yung gagawin kong pang-waiting animation ko sa pagsisimula ng live stream. Para maganda tong gawing ano, di ba? Pag naghihintay kayo ng live stream ko, ito yung makikita nyo. Ang ganda ng scenery, di ba? Yun, bumababa na. Bumababa na yung drop frames. Ibig sabihin yung percentage ng drop frames. Sa mga magla-live stream dyan, siguraduhin yung mataas ang ano ninyo, ang internet pag gusto nyo mag-live stream. Kasi kung hindi, makakaranas kayo ng sobrang lag at saka sobrang delay sa live stream nyo. Okay? Sa mga aspiring live streamer dyan. Ako nagiging aspiring live streamer din ako eh. Hanggang ngayon aspiring pa rin eh. Yan. Magsisimula na. Handa na ba kayo? Ako handa na. Handa na ako. Yan. Matatrap na tayo sa Inazuma. Kasi meron ditong, may napanood kasi akong mga spoiler tsaka mga sinasabi ng mga sa community, sa Genshin community, na sa Inazuma raw, mayroong quest dito na matatrap kayo sa Inazuma. Dahil sa hinahabol ka ni Raiden, tas hindi na pinapalabas. Kahit na mag-teleport waypoint pa kayo, hindi na kayo makakalabas sa Inazuma. Yun ang naririnig ko. Hindi ko alam kung totoo talagang kahit mag-teleport tayo papunta sa Liwe o kaya man sa Mondstadt, sa mga teleport waypoint doon. Hindi ko alam kung talagang hindi na tayo makakaalis. Pero susubukan natin, tignan natin. Kung hindi naman tayo makaalis, edi ayos lang. Edi tatapusin na lang natin yung Archon quest. Para lang daw makalabas ka sa sa Inazuma. Kailangan mong matapos yung Archon quest. Pag matapos ko lang yung Archon quest na to, edi makakalabas na uli ako ng Inazuma. Pwede na ako mag-farm ng mga character ascension materials, ng mga talent materials. Okay. Yan. Ang daming notification ulit. Raiden. Wala pa rin tao. Tagal mag-loading. 236 ms. Ikot-ikutan natin itong teleport waypoint habang naghihintay. Ayun, lumabas din. Yan. Domains. Ano meron? Okay. Tapos eto na, Secretum Secretorium. Meron akong 5 intertwined fate dito. Ano to? Dalawa yung character event wish pala eh. Akala ko hindi to magkasunod. Kaya pala pareho yung 4-star na ibinibigay. Kasi magkasabay pala si Nayula tsaka si Albedo. Meron pang weapon event. Ano to? A part of the millennial movement that wanders amidst the winds increases damage by 10% when the character wielding this weapon... Ang haba naman ito. When the character wielding this weapon triggers elemental reactions, they gain a sigil of rebellion. This effect can be triggered once every 0.5 seconds and can be triggered even if said character is not on the field. When you possess 2 sigils of rebellion, all of them will be consumed and all nearby party members will obtain millennial movement, Song of Resistance for 12 seconds. Millennial movement, Song of Resistance increases normal, charged, and plunging attack damage. Uy, pwede to kay sa party ko. Mahilig akong mag-elemental reaction eh. Ito naman, increases attack by 16% and when normal or charged attacks hit opponents, the character gains a sigil of whispers. This effect can be triggered once every 0.3 seconds. Okay. Para mas maganda to. Ano sa tingin nyo? Song of Broken Pines o Freedom Sworn? Wala pang kaalaman. Teka lang. Elemental Master. Base attack 46. 49. Parang nakakita ko na to. Ito ata yung pinag-aawayan dun sa 49 ang base attack na to. Ito 46. Song of Broken Pines na lang siguro. Dito may 3 ako. Mag-iipon pa ba ako? Pwede man ako mag-ipon na lang. Battle Pass.
Once, there was a glorious kingdom established among the heavens. From that kingdom came a crowned heir, tasked with
Napanood ko
seeking
na
out
to
the
eh.
Genesis
Kala ko
pearl
bago to.
from the kingdom of darkness.
Confirm. Skip na lang natin. Napanood ko na yun. Shadowed Snowfall. Ito yung mga makukuha ata nila pag pag bumili ka ng Gnostic Hymn Battle Pass. Tama ba? Yun, panibago na naman. Reset. Tapos hangout event ni Beidou tsaka ni Goro. Beastly Rift. Saan to? Hindi ko pa na-unlock. Buti naman. Yun. Susubukan muna natin yung mga karakter. Sina Albedo, Rosaria, Bennett, para makakakuha ako ng mga item nila. Mga ascension item nila. Sa mga bago dyan sa Genshin Impact, meron sila mga test run na pag ginamit mo yung mga karakter, makakakuha kayo ng mga ascension materials nila. Pero yung pang ano lang yun, pang level up mula sa isang star. Ano ba tawag dun? Isang star ba yung tawag dun? Ano ba to? Hindi pa naman ito. Ano to?
Feel this ancient power.
You're toast!
Witness my great undertaking.
Wala akong naintindihan kung anong dapat gawin dito. Okay. Pag nakompleto mo yung challenge, pag nakompleto mo yung challenge nila sa may test run, may makukuha kayong ascension materials. Para yan sa mga bago. Kaya kung may nakuha man kayong karakter sa banner, nga rin nakuha si Rosaria, si Bennett. Sino pa ba yung nasa banner? Rosaria, si Bennett, si Albedo, si Yula. Sino pa yung nasa banner? Meron pang isang 4-star character na nasa banner. Hindi matandaan. Basta kung gusto nyo, kung may nakuha man kayong mga karakter na yun, tapos kaya nyo na silang ma-ascend agad dahil may makukuha kayong mga ascension materials nila. Meron pang isa eh. Sino ba yun nasa banner na isa? Ayun, si Noel. Yung main ko nakalimutan ko. Tapos yung mga pag tinest run nyo yung mga limited edition na 5-star character, may makukuha kayong Primo Gems. Yung mga 4-star character, walang makukuha ang Primo Gems. Pero yung mga 5-star character, may makukuha kayong Primo Gems nila sa kanila pag trinay nyo sila. Kaya yung mga nag-iipon dyan ng Primo Gems, yung mga gusto mag-ipon ng Primo Gems, yung mga beginner dyan, lalo na yung mga F2P, ito kuhanin nyo sa may test run. Yan, subukan naman natin si Yula. Nasa church ba tong ina to?
Rack and ruin!
Rock and ruin.
You're... Come a little close.
Hindi pa lang nag-charge. Hindi sila nag-charge.
Let's spark things up a little.
Anong gagawin mo?
Beg for mercy. Shudder. Vengeance will be mine.
Vengeance will be mine.
Crush. Cylinder and be gentle. Shudder.
Mahilig ako sa elemental reactions eh. Yan. Nakuha ko na. Hindi ko na-gets kung ano yung ginagawa ng elemental skill niya. Tsaka yung elemental burst niya. Hindi ko rin na-gets. Parang tinatanggal niya yung cooldown. Biglang nare-reset niya yung cooldown ng elemental skill niya agad. Hindi ko lang alam. O baka hindi ko lang napansin na tapos na yung cooldown ng elemental skill ko. Kasi nung ginamit ko yung elemental burst, biglang nagagamit na agad yung elemental skill. Ganun ba yan? Wala pang kaalaman sa mga ano talaga dito. Sa mga going ons. Yun. May nakuha uli akong Primo Gem. Tapos ito si Bennett tsaka si Rosaria. Meron ako ng karakter ng dalawang to eh. Kaya gusto kong makuha yung ascension material niya. Kaso si Bennett 3 ko na ata siya ng 2 beses. Makakatulong naman tong ano pero kailangan ko pang dagdagan. Ito yung pang heal niya. Aw. Aray ko. Meron bang hydro dito? Ano to?
Everybody stand back. You're toast.
Yan. You're toast talaga. Paano ako na-freeze? Meron bang hydro kanina? May hydro... Gumagamit ba ng hydro kanina? Hindi ko napansin ata. Tapos, last natin si Rosaria. Tapos gagawa na ako ng mga commission quest. Nilagay ko muna yung commission quest ko sa leeway. Dahil ayokong magkaroon ng commission quest sa Inazuma. Baka mahihirap na yung mga commission quest sa Inazuma eh. Kaya nilagay ko muna sa leeway yung mga commission quest ko. Baka mamaya pag nilagay ko yung commission quest ko sa Inazuma, hindi ko pa matapos. Sayang yung ano. Sayang yung tawag dun. Sayang yung isang araw ng commission. Meron pa namang 10 Primo Gems na ibibigay kada pagkatapos ng commission. E di ilan din yun? 40 Primo Gems pag natapos mo lahat ng ano. Tapos meron pang extra na Primo Gem pag natapos mo yung lahat ng 4. Mag-isa lang pala si Rosario. Uy. Ay, ikaw.
You can't run. Shiver.
Meron bang ano to? Yung attack niya ba merong yung elemental burst niya merong ano? Nagagawa ata ng elemental burst niya na maging cryo yung mga basic attack, yung mga normal attack niya eh. Ganun ba yun? Hindi ko pa kasi siya nagagamay talaga eh. Wala pa akong kaalam-alam sa ibang mga karakter dito. Hindi ko kasi tinitignan yung mga skill nila. Kasi pag tinignan ko yung skill nila, binasa ko. Babasahin ko tapos hindi ko naman naintindihan. Ang dami kasi mga sinasabi. Ayun, natapos ko na lahat ng mga test run. Punta tayo kay Catherine. Kukuhanin ko lang yung mga nakuha ng mga nag-expedition ko. Kasi Catherine, ayun na. Lumabas na rin. Yan. Ay, mali. Tingnan natin itong notices. Content overview. Limited time drop rate boost. So meron talaga 2 banner para sa limited character event. Tapos ilalabas nga sina Arataki, Ito, tsaka si Goro. Dito sa 2.3. Ibig sabihin si Shinha, tsaka si Yunjin sa 2.4 na siguro sila ilalabas. Meron tayong new event. Take part and obtain the event exclusive weapon. Meron makukuha ng event exclusive weapon pag natapos ba? Yung event na to. Meron pang crown dito, meron pang primo gems. New main story. Okay. New gadget. Omni ubiquity net. Ano ba to? Use the Omni ubiquity net as a medium to recreate the forms of small animals captured. Animals so recreated may be placed inside your serenity pot. After the Bantan Sangov case files, the warrior dog event ends. Complete the corresponding world quests, then go to the NPC Wakamurasaki to exchange for the gadget Omni ubiquity net. New artifact sets. Hust of opulent dreams, ocean-hued clam. New domain of blessing. New weapons. New enemy. Ito yung mga pinakita dun sa Genshin Impact livestream. May makukuha nga pala akong primo gems. Pwede ko na siya ma-exchange sa sa intertwined fate. Shadows amidst. Okay. Ayun na yun lahat. Tingnan natin yung mail ko. Yung may 300. Meron pang 300 dito. Ano to isa? For the following issues in version 2.2. There's an Asian co-op mode whereby if there is only one enemy nearby, the weapon ayaw perception has a probability of attacking the enemy 4 times in a row. Okay. Yun, meron ako 600. Pwede ko siya exchange sa intertwined fate. Exchange ko muna siya sa intertwined fate. Isa na lang, meron akong 10 pull. Ngayon, gagawa naman tayo ng mga commission. Ay, hindi ko pa pala nakukuha eh. Catherine. Si Beido. Si Kaya. Bennett. Kujusara. Ngayon, punta na tayo sa mga commission sa Liu eh. Ano to? Pudge. Defeat all opponents. Stop them. Okay. Punta na tayo sa Liu eh. Teka lang. Bubukas lang ako ng ilaw ko dahil paggabi na. Ang aga-aga nang maggabin. Kasi malapit na rin yung Pasko. Kaya ang aga-aga magdilim. Napapansin nyo ba? Ano to? Ay. Yung ano. Mine 10 times. Meron pa akong may bibigay rito. Meron. Ito pa, kailangan ko ng isang to para mabuksan ko na yung para may buksan ko. May quest kasi dito na i-unlock daw yung mga pillar. Mga bubuksan daw yung pillar. Eh nakukuha lang yung mga ganun, yung mga spirit of remembrance na yun sa pag nakakakuha, pag napapa-level up mo yung ano, yung Statue of the Seven, yung Geo Statue of the Seven. Unahin ko yung, may sama child ba? Wala naman.
Steady as stone.
A touch of frost.
Nasa taas pa. Mahilig.
Shine down. I must leave no stone unturned.
Pa. May sama
I'll
child.
catch up. As a dutiful maid would. Someone needs to... There is no escape. Incinerate!
Nasaan ka na? Wala, ayun. 4,000.
Shine down. Leave it up to me.
From whence you came, forth my...
Ikaw naman.
Invisible evidence. Motion to compel.
Ang dapat tayo. Yan.
Ba-boom! There is no escape.
Ah,
I must leave no stone unturned.
sakit nun.
A touch of frost.
Yan. Tapos din. Sunod. Dami na ko curious Jade dito. Magagamit ko to. Ay. Ascension material ni Yan Fei. Sunod naman. Punta naman tayo sa pangalawang commission. Ito. To complete the challenge by defeating all opponents within time limit. May time limit to. Sunod na commission may time limit. What the?
Shine down.
Swift and merciful.
Ano yun? Eh. Yan. Ay, meron ano dito.
Illusion
Kuhanin ko to.
shattered. Steady as stone.
Ito dapat sa'yo. Yan. Ayan ito. Ayan. Ayan.
I must leave no stone unturned.
A touch of frost.
Incinerate!
Wala na. naapekto.
Force my blade. Submit for judgment.
Hindi naapekto.
Take them. I have no need.
Kanina pa tayo na nadidistract. Kanina pa tayo naabala. Uy, cool lapis to.
There is no escape. I must leave no stone unturned. Yeah.
Mamarkahan ko muna to. Dahil hirap na hirap ako maghanap ng mga core lapis eh. Yan. Nimarkahan ko yung core lapis, yung Nocticulus Jade, dahil hirap na hirap ako maghanap ng pang ascension kina Chong yun tsaka yan Faye. Sila kasi yung pinalakas ko eh. Ito. Baka aksidente ko pa
Leave it all to me.
Oh, ito.
Swift and merciful.
Yan.
Now you
Hello?
shall perish.
Sorry, naggamit ko.
From whence you came.
Mali.
Yeah.
Okay. Sunod. Nasaan yung isa? Nasaan yung sunod? Nasaan yung susunod? Saan kayo nagtatago? Ayun. Ano to? Ang gagawin dito? Ah, yung transport balloon. Gaano naman tayo. Ito yung hirap na hirap ako dati. Hirap na hirap akong quest na to eh. May transport balloon, tapos dapat atakihin mo yung balloon na yun. Hanggang sa dapat hindi siya makarating dun sa kung saan man pupunta yun. Pag nakapunta yun dun sa lugar na pupuntahan niya, wala, failed na yung yung quest. Ulitin mo ulit.
Someone needs assistance.
Buti na lang medyo malakas-lakas na yung yung mga karakter. Kaya makakaya ko nang gawin yung transport na yun. Yun, ito na yun. Konting lapit pa. Start. Ay, iba pala to.
Motion to compel. Ha! Ha! Ja! 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 Ha! Ja! 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 Ha!
Atakihin yung ko. Ito sila.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Ito dapat sa ano.
As a dutiful maid would. Shine down.
Yun, ay.
There is no escape. Incinerate! Breath of the flame!
Nasaan yun? Yan.
Chia! Chia! Baboom!
Buti matagal-tagal yung oras nito. Saan naman punta dito? Ito na ba yung tapos? Ito na tayo tapos na to. Yun. Tapos na. Iba parang question yung sinasabi ko, hindi ito yun. Kukuhanin lang ako, babalik lang ako dito. May mga may mga lumabas dito. Yan. Ito, ay, radish. Tapos, berry. Sunod niyan. Korlapis dun. Dalawa. Markahan ko lang to. Lah. Korlapis. Hirap kasi maghanap ng korlapis kaya minamarkahan ko talaga eh.
Leave it all to me. Shine down!
Yan. Ano ba rito? Okay. Sunod, huling quest. Wala dito sa guyon. Ano dito? Cliffhanger. Help Lius. Okay. Gusto naman kayo dyan? Nag-enjoy ba kayo? So, nag-enjoy pa kayo. Meron talagang word quest dito. Nasaan ba yun? Hanapin ko muna yung word quest na to. Baka nasa taas to eh. Ayun. Jifang. Guess everyone's interested in history now, eh? What's the matter? A lot of people have become interested in Liu's history recently, and many of them have been coming to my store to buy books. In the past, it would take half a year to sell the few copies of Yakshas, the Guardian Adepti, that we had, so I stopped importing such obscure history books. But after the recent events that happened here, people from all over the city would come here to purchase history texts. These past few days have been full of customers who specifically wanted books containing Rex Lapis stories. Who knows if they really love reading or if they're just looking to inject a bit of spice into their daily chatter. Due to the surge in demand, I've almost had no time to attend to some special orders that we've gotten from old customers. I finally found the time to put together the books that two such customers wanted, but I'm too busy to leave the store at the moment. Could you help me send this copy of Verses of Equilibrium to Uncle Tian, and this copy of Rex Incognito to Gentry Dion? I'll do it. Thank you very much. They must surely be growing impatient by now. After all, they placed their orders a long time ago, but I've only just gotten around to putting those orders together. With so many customers all of a sudden, I barely know how to keep up. Okay.
So, are you buying or not?
Hindi. Pero bakit nasungit mo? Ay, Pussycat. Sa taas. Ano kaya ang klaseng commission to? Sana hindi mahirap to. Keymaster Liu Su. I wish I could remember where I got up to. What's wrong? Ah, hello. Are you here for the story session or me? I'm a storyteller. I'm a storyteller. I do it to earn a bit of extra spending money. The problem is, I tell so many stories and go back and forth between them, so much that I end up getting things a little bit mixed up. The other day, for instance, one crowd was shouting for the cruise story, The Wrath of Haishan, while the other crowd kept chanting, "We want Ring of Raining Blades. We want Ring of Raining Blades." Can't blame them. Classic that one. I have to earn a living now, don't I? So I just picked the part I remembered best from each story to keep everybody happy. It was an unexpected hit. They loved it so much they keep pestering me to tell them the rest of the story. Since I hadn't read either of those books in years, I dug around for a while and eventually managed to find them. I've had to look through to refresh my memory, and now I'm almost ready to continue with the story. However, I can't for the life of me remember where I got up to with either story. Could you ask around the crowd and see if anyone remembers where I finished last time? You could just start from the beginning. Okay na lang. You're a lifesaver. I know it's a pain, but to do that myself would be career suicide for a storyteller. Now I think about it, there are 3 people you should ask. The first is Gentry Mao Chai. That man has never missed a single session. The second is Fan Ari, who is the boss of this tea shop. The third is Miss Jiang Zhou. I definitely saw her stop and listen for a while last time, but I think she left before the end. Hanapin mo natin yung nasan sila? Sa baba. Meron dito. Ito. Hindi ko. Wala. Fun are you? His old man Liu is truly sensational. Have you heard Liu Sisu's storytelling before? You mean old man Liu? The stories he tells are second to none. I went to hear him the last time he spoke. The Wrath of Haishan it was. He starts off in the middle of this full-blown tempest. Howling winds, crashing waves, thunder and lightning. The lot. The cruise presses on. At the front of the fleet is the flagship, where one person stands strong on the bow, holding themselves up with their sword. It's the captain of the crooks. Crooks? Crooks ba yung basa dyan? The captain watches as the billowing waves rise up and blot out the sky, and this enormous shadowy figure rises up howling from the murky depths of the ocean. And that's where Old Man Liu stops and says all will be revealed in the next chapter. I'll tell you what, it had better be. It's the mother of all cliffhangers, and it's left us hanging for days now. I'm definitely looking forward to the next part of Old Man Liu's story. Okay. Sunod. Hindi ko pa nakakausap lahat ng tao rito sa Liu eh. Pero mga tao doon sa Inazuma, kinakausap ko na lahat. Hindi ko pa rin pala kinakausap lahat ng tao doon sa Inazuma. I wish I had more free time. Have you heard Liu Su's storytelling before? Liu who? Liu Su? Oh yeah, I remember now. I was walking past last time he spoke, so I stopped to listen in for a bit. Don't really remember much of it. I think the story was called Ring of Raining Blades or something. Anyways, so for whatever reason, the Kuwa clan is in a real pickle, and this big shot goes to challenge him. I got there well after it started though, so don't ask me how it got to that point. Anywho, the good guy's about to win, but then oh no, someone attacks him out of nowhere. So now he's on the back foot. Then I got called back to work. Shame. I'd love to know what happens next. I wonder when he's going to carry on with the story. Bakit siya yung tinanong natin? Putol-putol. Parang siya yung ano eh. Parang yung nanay ko. Sorry ma. Kung pinapanood mo to. Sorry. Nanonood siya ng TV. Tapos manonood siya ng TV tapos biglang ano. Manonood siya ng TV. Pero hindi siya nakatuon. Hindi nakatuon yung pansin niya dun sa may TV. Nagte-text siya. May mga text kasi siya habang nanonood ng TV. Kaya pag may mga nangyari tas nag-react si Ate B. Ay. nag-react yung kasama namin. Tapos sasabihin niya, bakit anong nangyari? Anong nangyari? Yung sasabihin niya, you're back, you're a star. I just can't help the fact that the more stories I tell, the more things I forget. So, did you ask them? Oo naman. Hindi yan. Ito na lang. Gigantic waves loomed over the fleet as pitch-black storm clouds filled the skies. The crews had reason to fear, for even though their ships were the finest vessels to ever sail the seas, and even though they had the finest sailors to ever mend their hems. Oh, ang daming tao agad dito. Tapos umaga agad. Ang galing ah. Even the largest of ships becomes the plaything of the ocean, tossed about on the water's surface, when Mother Nature unleashes her pent-up rage, and when those same waves of wrath meet smaller vessels, they thrust them violently into the watery abyss. Tingnan natin yung mga nanonood. Ay, hindi pwede. Yan. Ay. But greater trouble still was brewing. From within the towering waves emerged a dark and gargantuan beast with eyes like braziers. The terrified sailors were rendered helpless, crying out for salvation from the Geolord, not daring even to look at the beast. And yet, one figure stood fearlessly on the bow of the foremost vessel, steadying themselves with their sword. This heroic figure looked out at the raging seas and the gargantuan beast as it towered like a mountain above the water's surface, and wagged their finger at it as they smiled and shouted, "Gotcha! You made sure I had to work for it this time, didn't you?" Who was this hero, and what was this gargantuan beast, and what was the nature of this enmity between them? Ladies and gentlemen, I trust you all wish to know how the story proceeds. So gather round and lend me your ears, for all will be revealed in the next chapter. I'm starting to feel this guy just talks and never actually gets anywhere. Oh, you're still here? So what did you think? I thought you said all will be revealed in the next chapter. What happens next? What? Ano ibig sabihin nun? Both the Wrath of Haishan and Ring of Raining Blades are extremely long texts, you know. I'm not about to spend the next few hours telling you the rest of the stories. If you're interested, come to the sessions in the future. Thanks for your help today. Here, take this for your trouble. I hope I will get to see you at the future sessions too. Become a storyteller, they said. It'll be fun, they said. The hell? Bakit meron meme dito ng ganito? Excuse me. Okay, tapos na yung mga commission. Ang ginagawa nito? Ginagawa mo dyan? Gilinis ka ba? Anong ginagawa mo? Maiwan na kita dyan. Ano namang ginagawa mo? Sisi. Nasaan si Sisa? Ba't hindi mo kasama si Sisa? Missing. Nasa yung... Ay, ito. Looking for a missing young female. Has blonde hair, wears exotic clothes. Any information or assistance is greatly welcome. If you have any information, please approach your nearest millet soldier or report the matter directly to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Thank you. Siguro yung mga reputation quest gagawin ko na lang offline. Kasi baka mawalan tayo ng oras.
Ad Astra Abyssa.
Alas 5 na pala eh.
Thank you for completing.
Mamaya kasing alas 7. Mamaya alas 7 kakain na kami. Kaya may missing poster naman dito. Looking for a missing young female. Pare-pare yung missing poster na yun. Okay. Papatuloy na natin yung Archon quest para naman may makuha na akong mga dito ako magte-teleport. Para may mga makuha na ako Primo Gems. Delayed ba ako? Yung kapatid ko mamaya pa siguro yun. Yung kapatid ko mamaya magigising na yun dahil may trabaho siya ng alas 10. Graveyard shift siya. Kaya gabi na siya. Ano to? Uy. Like to make a purchase. Ito. Nakuwi. Siguro ito na nabibiling ko. Yan. Ano ka? Yayoy lacquerware, we sell only the best. Tell me about your wares. If you want the best lacquerware in Inazuma, this is the place to be. We sell only the highest quality items. Even big shots from the shogunate order from us. Our venerable store has been around for many years. I am the 4th generation owner and have inherited the pursuit of perfection from my ancestors. Add that the unique craftsmanship I learned from Sumeru, and I am sure that I will have much to do to our legacy. Sumeru? I once traveled to and studied to Sumeru Academia. The secret crafting techniques that I learned there has helped me create unique paints. Lacquerware making techniques are truly fascinating. My goal is to combine everything I have learned and become the best of the best. Lacquerware? Ano yung lacquerware? If my skill can reach that apex, I am sure that my lacquerware will bear out the pattern of the truth. May I use the crafting bench here? Be my guest as long as you don't hinder my research. Tingnan natin. May nakita akong ano eh. Meron akong mas na nakuha dun sa quest na hindi ko na-stream. Hindi ko alam kung saan yun. Dito ba yun? Parang kitsune mas yun eh. Hindi ko alam kung ano tong concealed unis. Hindi ko alam kung dito yun. Pero makaka-craft daw eh. Punta na tayo dun sa saan to? Police station para ilabas si Master Masakatsu. Saan pa punta to? Huh? Oh, enter passageway secret 69. Nice. A location being used by the police station for temporarily detaining criminals as well as being heavily guarded. There are also all manner of mechanisms to prevent criminals from escaping. Anong mga Yoriki Samurai, Shogunate Infantry Captain. Okay. Gusto ko na talagang si Raiden. Gusto ko na siyang ma-ascend. Ay. Kita nyo yun? Tapos hindi ko rin ma-enhance yung ano niya, weapon. Kailangan pa nito. Saan ba ito? Nabuksan ko na pala. Nabuksan ko na pala ito. Pwede ko na palang i-enhance yung ano niya, weapon. Ay, mali. Start natin. Okay. Hindi ko pa rin pinagpapatuloy yung ascension quest ko. Dahil papalakasin ko muna yung mga karakter ko. Kung sabagay, napalakas ko na rin yung mga karakter ko. Pero kailangan ko mapalakas yung mga Hydro, Animo, Electro. Kasi meron na akong Cryo, meron na akong Pyro, meron na rin akong Geo. Kailangan mapalakas yung ibang elemental ko para meron ako magamit.
Now that we're inside, this
Yan.
As long as we stay quiet, we've got a good chance.
Okay.
I certainly wouldn't want to end up locked away in here. Let's find Master Masakatsu and get out of here. We
Baka
should
familiar
split.
yung lugar na to.
I've got a little present
Ito
to
ba yung
prepare
nasa
for
event
Master
dati?
Masakatsu.
Yung kasama sina Sinyan, sina
You
Child.
sure? All right then. Just be careful
Excuse me.
not to get caught. Yes, you too.
Mag-i-sneak ba tayo dito? Bawal yung co-op. Uy.
Steady as stone. I'll catch up.
Ang lakas ng ano ko. Ang yan pig. Diba siguro? Shhh. Okay, wala dito. Wala rin rito. Yung mga item ba dito? Wala.
Talk about a big door. Seems we need to collect something shaped like Magatama in order to open it.
Magatama. Ooh.
Illusion shattered. Motion to compel.
Show me what you got.
Lako. Ah!
Incinerate. As a good
Sa inyo.
mate should.
Hindi ka na dapat binubuhay. Ano ba to? Yori Samurai.
There is no escape.
Submit for judgment.
Time for your arraignment.
Don't hold back. I need to train harder.
Okay. Ay, yun pala ako galing. Sira ba to? Hindi. Ano to? Uy, elevator. Okay. Ano meron sa likod na to? Uy! Ah, shit!
Shine down.
May mga trap dito.
A touch of frost. I won't forget this.
Uy, hindi ka na yun.
This wall looks a bit odd. Maybe there's some special trick to it.
Anong klaseng trick? Uy,
These guys seem a lot tougher than usual. Paimon wonders if that armor over there has anything to do with the source of their strength.
meron talaga.
Draw.
Close. Okay.
There is no escape.
Teach me a lesson.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Ay, mali ako ng pindot.
Whence you came. A touch of strike first.
Steady as stone, as a dutiful maid would.
Mali ng pinindot.
Don't hold back. Watch your step. I've been tested. Take out spare
Medyo may lumilito dito.
I won't forget this. I need to train harder.
I'll catch up.
Tapos na? Ay, hindi pa.
I must withdraw.
Yun. Breaches. Huh? Ano ba ibang makukuha rito? Wala. Diretso tayo. Ano meron dito? Punta ko muna to. Ay. Hindi. Tama na pala. Punta ko muna to. Tingnan ko kung ano meron dito. Eh? Bakit uli? Eh? Hindi, parang may pumipigil sa akin umalab. Ano to?
That Magatama shape look pretty similar to the grooves on the door over there?
Ano yun? Ano to?
Leave it all to me.
Okay. Saan ako pupunta? Dito?
Teach me a lesson.
Shine down. I must leave no stone unturned. As a good
Sa
night.
inyo?
Spirit blade.
Invisible evidence. Motion to compel.
Don't hold back.
Incinerate.
Ari ko.
Steady as stone. There is no escape.
I dare you strike twice. A touch of frost.
Ito sa inyo. Yan. 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 Ah? Nasira na agad na yung...
Boom boom.
I need you. Show me what you got.
Hindi. Close. Ito pa pala. Ano to? Amulet to. Amulet. Okay. Wala na ba dito? May item ba rito? Dapat ganito guys, pag naglalaro kayo na ano, explore daw. Goodbye.
Fourth, my blade.
Ooh. Goodbye. Naipit na. Ay, meron ano dito. Ha? Oh god. Antik. Akala ko mamamatay. Okay. Pare ko. Uy, amulet ulit.
Shine down. I must leave no stone unturned.
Swift and merciful.
Yan, yan, yan.
Someone needs assistance.
Goodbye. Okay. Ano mangyayari? Hindi ka ba magbubukas? Ayun. Hindi pala automatic door. Pasensya na, nasanay ako sa automatic door eh. Move. Tapos parang ang puzzle to. Meron dito. Puzzle na puzzle talaga to. Lagot. Parang may hindi maganda mangyayari dito.
Shh! Quick! Hide! Look over there. That must be Master Masakatsu.
Did you really think that little trick of yours could fool us?
Oo naman.
Locking you up was just the beginning.
Tinotorture niyo sila?
No!
Oh no! Those Tenryou Commission brutes are torturing him! If we don't come up with a way to break him out fast, then... Huh? Yoimiya? When did you get back here?
Oh, saan galing si Yoimiya? Ang bilis naman niya.
Watch. If anything happens to Master Masakatsu, our whole plan will have been for nothing.
Hey, you there! What are you doing?
Ah, ma'am.
Kujo Sara.
We were just teaching him a little lesson, that's all.
Huh? Who's that?
That's Kujo Sara, adopted daughter of the Kujo clan of the Tenryou Commission. She's also a general in the Shogun's army. What's she doing here?
I think Kazuma mentioned her
Make
before.
way. Let me have a look at him.
Excuse me.
I'm sure you're well aware that torture is strictly against military regulations.
Eh?
Yes, ma'am.
If you are unashamed of such disgraceful action, then you are also unworthy of the Tenryou Commission itself. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, ma'am. It won't happen again.
Oh, Paimon sure wouldn't want to get on her bad side.
Hey, this is our chance.
Mukhang ano talaga.
Let's move while they aren't watching Master Masakatsu.
Ah, teka lang guys ha.
Are you sure now's the right time?
Who is that? Quick, go and investigate.
Yes, ma'am.
They're coming! Quick, hide!
Sorry. I didn't mean to.
Hala ka. We're in trouble now.
Don't worry, I've got us covered. Time for my little present.
Present. Eh?
Fireworks!
Huh? Was that an explosion?
It sounded like fireworks.
Quick, let's hurry!
The fireworks were enough to distract them. Maybe more than enough.
Hindi naman madidistract na si Kujo
Fireworks
Sara.
aren't just for festivals, you know.
Nice work.
I was particularly proud of this batch. I decided to...
Nandiyan na si Kujo Sara. Ay. Eh?
This is turning into a bit of a fireworks display.
Well, fireworks are my craft after all. Every batch has to be spectacular.
Beginning to think this wasn't only intended as a distraction.
The coast is clear. Now's our chance.
Kuhanin nyo na si Masakatsu. Saan nagpunta yung mga ano? Saan nagpunta si Kujo Sara?
Yoimiya, is that you?
Master Masakatsu! Sorry we took so long. Oh, those awful guards.
Come on. We've got no time to lose. They could be back any
Si Kujo Sara hindi naman yung tanga, di ba? Ay, sabi na eh, nandito lang siya eh.
Oh.
You were over there watching us this whole time, weren't you?
Yes. Leave. Before I let my judgment get the better of me. He's in serious condition. Be sure he gets immediate medical attention. But remember, once he's recovered, it won't be long until I bring him right back.
Mabait.
You can bet we'll do all we can to keep that from happening.
You'll protect Master Masakatsu.
Leave this place.
Mabait din si Kujo Sara. May prinsipyo, may ibang sa prinsipyo rin ata siya kay Raiden. O talagang ganun lang talaga siya. Ewan, malalaman ko na lang yung sagot. Basta malalaman ko na lang yung sagot. puso rin si Kujo Sara. Pero ay, akala ko wala ng cutscene. Pupuntahan lang sana ako saglit. Sa panigurado hindi na naman nakabukas yung mga ilaw sa labas.
We're finally out of that creepy place.
Yes. Finally, I've made it out of there.
Master Masakatsu, how do you feel? Can you hold on?
Don't worry. I think I can make it to the infirmary without keeling over.
Thank you. All of you. I'll take him to get treated. I'll treat you to a round of drinks once this is all over.
Round of
Don't
drinks.
worry about us. Just take care of Master Masakatsu.
Mabuti naman hindi pa tayo matatrap sa Inazuma nito.
Good thing we were able to rescue him.
Luck was on our side this time.
Right, Kujosara. Do you think she was making up for how the guards were treating him? It seems as though there are some okay people among the ranks of the Tenryou Commission. Though Paimon would never agree with their actions in the Vision Hunt Decree, of course. How about we go tell Ayaka and the others the good news?
Okay. May gagawin lang ako, guys. Babalik ako. Saglit lang. Magbubukas lang ako ng mga ilaw. Dahil gabi na.
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging. The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
Okay. Okay na. Mabalik na ako. Okay. Teka. Saan ako? Commodity house. Ang ginagawa ng dalawang batang to? Hindi ko pala makakausap. Sato. Takeda. Ew, it feels so good. The hot springs really are the best place to go to after the end of an adventure. The wounds sustained while out adventuring just disappear once you take a dip. Is it really that effective? Haven't you heard from the owner that there's healing magic in here? It can help you stay healthy and grow stronger. I figure it must be because of this magic that I feel so relaxed and refreshed every time. I feel like I can go for 100 more adventures. What? Are you feeling uncomfortable? It's just a bath with hot water. You're just exaggerating. Honestly, it doesn't feel that much different from the hot water back home. The healing effect is purely... Excuse me. Napigilan ko yung pagdigay ko. The healing effect is purely psychological, I'm sure of it. And somehow, I always feel like I'm being watched by someone here. I just don't feel comfortable. You're thinking too much. There's so many people coming here for a bath. Who would bother staring at you? That's the real psychological effect if you ask me. I don't think I'll come back next time. Commodity house. Tama dito. Hindi. Saan nga ba yung commodity house? Tangwan. Sa baba pa ata. Ito. Meron bang ibang daan? Meron naman palang daan dito. Nagpakahirap pa ako. Yan. Kausapin na ulit natin sina Ayaka. Okay. Yun.
I see. So Kujo-Sara stayed her hand. It would appear she still has some honor to her. I wonder if we should try establishing contact with her. Perhaps we could coax out some information.
Unlikely. Don't forget, Kujo-Sara is
Hindi
also
gagawin niya ni
carrying out
Kujo-Sara.
the Vision Hunt decree. She obeys the orders of the Raiden Shogun without question. In her eyes, Master Masakatsu is of no threat to the decree. This is why she was so willing to allow his escape. If our true motives were ever divulged, she would act against us without a second thought.
True. Though if you ask me, Master Masakatsu's release is an unexpected blessing. We are now one step closer to victory. And we couldn't have done it without Yoimiya and the Traveler. You're turning out to be even more reliable than we expected.
Siyempre naman. Ako to eh. Kinalaban ko si Debalin. May Fatui Harbinger akong kinalaban, siyempre.
Don't mention it.
Indeed. Things may have turned out very differently this time without the help of the Traveler. But if we wish to mount any sizable resistance against the Vision Hunt decree, there is still much to be done. It is time we make ready our next set of plans.
There's no need to rush, my lady. Things seem to have taken a turn for the better, at least. Not only have we rescued Master Masakatsu, but our list of allies appears to be growing. Yes, which reminds me. The Tenryou Commission seems to be making preparations for a celebration. They call it a ceremony of sorts. And
Ceremony.
the number of
Anong klaseng
samurai out
ceremony?
enforcing the Vision Hunt decree seems to be waning.
Ceremony.
The days ahead may be more peaceful than usual.
A ceremony, you say? Why would such a task be left to the Tenryou Commission?
I don't know, but I'm sure it has nothing to do with us. Anyway,
Lagot.
with the Tenryou Commission busy with preparations, we should have a little more breathing room than usual.
You do present a good point. Being in a constant state of alert will only tire us further. Perhaps a period of rest is in order. Toma, what would you suggest?
I'd say a celebratory feast is in order. Might I suggest an evening of hot pot together? Funny enough, I learned a new hot pot game recently. I'm sure you'll find it quite
Hot
amusing.
pot game.
A hot pot game? What's that? Well, as long as it has to do with eating.
Simply put, every person prepares an ingredient to add to the hot pot.
Eh?
Once the meal begins, we add all the ingredients together. Then we take it in turns to close our eyes, pick an ingredient out of the pot, taste it, and guess whose ingredient it was. Anyone who guesses correctly can go again, and whoever finishes the meal with the most points is declared the winner. Tradition even has it that the winner receives blessings from the god of hot pot. Don't you think it sounds like fun? I've been wanting to give it a try. In fact, I've already got my ingredients prepared.
You really do want to play, huh? Well, sounds like we've got our work cut out for us. Time to gather some ingredients. But what should we choose?
Let's stick to the classics. Let's be Team Daredevil.
Paimon proposes we gather raging demon-level Joyun chilies, super salty ham, mist flower corollas. This is already shaping up to be a hot pot to remember.
Okay.
Oh, my stomach! It feels like Yoimiya's fireworks are going off inside me.
Who would have guessed that Toma would be the winner? He ate practically all those weird ingredients without a second thought. Toma? You okay, buddy?
Salt-crusted herring, unripe lavender melon, flash-boiled dongo. Oh, and whatever that thing was that nearly froze my tongue off. Hold up, my life is starting to flash before my eyes. Time I call it a night, everyone.
Mamamatay na si Toma dahil sa mga kinain niya.
You've only got yourself to blame, Toma. All those strange things you ate were ingredients you added yourself.
But weren't you the one who added those little cakes, Ayaka? I think the traveler ended up eating one. Boiling cakes in hot pot? Ugh. Think of the texture.
Kaya
I
nga,
must
anong-
apologize.
Anong klaseng
To be
laro ba
perfectly
yan?
honest, I thought the
Pinaghalo-halo
cakes
niya
would
sa
be a
hotpot
tasty
yung mga
addition.
pagkain.
Uh-oh.
Hindi, hindi.
I'm definitely not okay. I need to lie down.
Susuka na yan.
I feel like a new man.
You know, Toma, all you had to do was guess wrong on purpose and it would have been someone else's turn. Talk about being competitive.
Kaya yung mukha ni...
Guess I've been feeling unlucky recently and wanted the god of hot pot's blessing. Perhaps I did get a little carried away. Still, I couldn't be beaten at my own game first time around. I think my luck has already taken a turn for the better. I can sense it. So without further ado, I hereby declare that the winner of today's Hot Pot Challenge is... me.
Oh, brother.
Good effort, team. Another important job taken care of. Next on the agenda, some well-earned rest and relaxation.
Yes. If the Tenryou Commission truly is as busy with preparations as Toma claims, then some rest would be a welcome change of pace. And with the extra time, there are some other matters I wish to attend to.
Let's all take some much-needed time off. After a few days' rest, we'll reconvene at the Komori Tea House and discuss our next operation.
Okay.
Downtime is hard to come by these days, so be sure to make the most of it. I'll tidy things up here and start thinking about our ingredients for our next round.
Next round.
There's gonna be a sequel?
Sure, why not? We should play again now that everyone knows the rules. I'll see you all later.
Bye, Toma. Seems we won't need to be visiting the Komori Tea House for a while. Why don't we go explore some other places?
Tulad ng... Okay, natapos na yung Act 1. Go to Narukami Islands beaches. Sama ba? Ano to? Complete other quest to continue. Anong klaseng quest? A private commission. Seems to have something to discuss with you. Meet up for a chat with her at Komori Tea House. Okay. Ito si ano to, yung story quest ni Ganyu. Ito. Subukan natin to. yan. Ang ginag. Here at Komori Tea House. Asa ba si, ano? Wala siya rito. Nobumori. Bago ka. It's another peaceful, carefree day. May I ask who you are? Hello, welcome to Komori Tea House. I am a doorman for the Kamisato clan, and I work here. That being said, I really have nothing better to do than drinking tea here. It's far more relaxed compared to the days when I still had a vision. It's not bad at all. Vision ka dati? Don't misunderstand. Even though I have lost my vision, I am not actually a victim of the vision hunt decree. I lost mine in a competition, fair and square. Back when I was a polearm instructor, I challenged Kamisato Ayato to a duel with polearms. Having learned the secret techniques of the Kitain school, I thought I was invincible. Ayato? Lalabas din ba sa Genshin yung kapatid ni Ayaka? But as you might expect, how could I defeat Kamisato Ayato with my limited skill? After losing, I handed my vision over. Strangely, losing the vision felt like letting go of a heavy burden. Those obsessions I had before all disappeared. From that day forth, I no longer stepped into the Kamisato clan's estate and became a doorman instead. Kamisato Ayato not only has excellent swordsmanship, but has great skill with a polearm. It's really an honor that I can still serve him as an ordinary doorman. And it's not as if a peaceful life is easy to come by. As for me, I no longer need to slave away from some glittering little ball. You cross blades with Kamisato Ayato. That was my youthful ignorance. Please forget about it. In my current job, I probably won't be needing a sword or spear. My skills with the spear are probably of little use. If you don't mind, please accept it. Okay. Ba't ang tahimik dun sa bahay niyan? So, sino si Kamisato Ayato? Tatay ba yun o kapatid ni Ayaka? May kapatid ba si Ayaka? Hindi ko pa tinitignan talaga yung lore ni Kamisato Ayaka sa internet eh. Kaya hindi ko alam. Kamisato Ayato. Okay. Nangingitim ka lang. Da. Nangyari.
Where do we go from here? What's the plan?
Ba tayo na magpakita? Uy. Oh no. Nagloko na ba yung... Ayun.
Traveler, Paimon, hold on.
Huh? Ayaka?
What's the matter?
Something has come up, and I would like to request your assistance. But you ought not be nervous. This is not coming from the Yashiro Commission or the Kamisato clan. It is my own individual request.
Okay.
Individual request? You mean personal stuff?
Correct. It concerns my mother. This may seem a little sudden, but in my view, you are the only person I can entrust this to.
Can you give me any more details? Bakit na meron sa kanya?
A few days ago, I was sorting through some old family belongings when I found a notebook that belonged to my mother. She wrote about all kinds of things, mostly of little consequence. But what drew my attention was a name. It is one that I have never heard before, so the fact that she mentions it so frequently, it makes it difficult for me to ignore.
Probably your mom's best buddy, right?
You'd really never heard the name before? Not once?
Never. And although my mother and father passed away many years ago, both my brother and I are familiar with the vast majority of their acquaintances.
Okay.
So, I am very curious about this mysterious individual. I would very much like to meet them. According to the notebook, their name is Tsubaki. This seems to have been someone very important to my mother.
Tsubaki?
Someone with a lot of personality, who liked to have fun.
Paimon thinks it sounds like a girl's name.
That's what I thought too.
So what do you want us to do? Do you need us to find her for you?
No. Her address is given in the notebook. We can head straight there. I wanted you to assist me with the preparation of greeting gifts.
Greeting gifts para
Please
saan?
keep everything I have told you in strict confidence. The proper course of action would be to involve my brother and visit her together. But he is terribly busy at present, and on a more selfish
Kapatid niya
note,
nga ata si
I
Aya to.
don't wish to involve anybody else from Inazuma in this matter.
Hence why you came to me, an outlander.
Exactly. That,
Outlander.
and you are also a kind, well-mannered person with a genuine concern for other people.
Outlander.
Not to mention trustworthy. I would not feel comfortable with anyone else in this situation.
You can count on us. We've done greeting gifts before, so we should be able to help. In terms of payment, just treat us to some delicious food and we'll be more than
Yan na naman
happy.
si Paimon.
Wonderful. In fact, I was hoping to take this opportunity to show you both around. If you don't mind, of course.
Oh,
Siyempre
we
man.
don't mind. We don't mind at all.
Not in the slightest.
Thank you kindly. Shall we head off then? Ogura Textiles and Kimonos is our first stop.
Okay.
Alright, sounds great.
Ang tanong saan yun? Ano meron dito? Parang may nakita kong kumikintab dito eh. Ah, wala. Yan ko na nga. Textiles. Nakakumpul kayo dyan. Yuzu. Ito ba yun? Okay. Ito yung katulad na yung kitsune mas na nakuha ko.
It's a festival promotion. Hey, speaking of, we haven't been anywhere fun since we arrived in Inazuma.
Did you want to go, Ayaka?
No, what made you think that? Festivals are a common occurrence here in Inazuma. We in the Yashiro Commission are very well acquainted with these sorts of customs.
Okay.
Each season brings its own festival, and each festival in turn brings a fresh challenge to the task of maintaining public order. So, while festivals are undoubtedly joyous and lively occasions, for us, they are also a cause for concern. Oh, my apologies. I should stop thinking about work. This is hardly relevant to the matter at hand. This store here is the place I wanted to visit.
Oh, so you weren't checking out the promotion? Well, let's take a look inside then.
Bakit niya yung boses mo, Paimon? Pinaghihinalaan mo ba si
all
Ayaka?
the latest styles. Please take a look. Oh, it's Miss Kamisato with guests from overseas. Welcome to Ogura Textiles and Kimonos. Are you here to purchase fabric or for tailored garments?
Oh, greetings to you too. I have a design here for a garment. Would you be so kind as to take a look?
Oh, Ayaka came prepared.
Let me see. This could be...
It could be...
Oh, it's a very fine design. Miss Kamisato, you'd like us to make a kimono following this design, yes?
Please, if you could.
I'm honored that you'd choose Ogura Textiles and Kimonos for your tailoring needs. However, there is one rather difficult problem. Based on the design, this kind of kimono would require silk made from the silk flower. The majority of Inazuma's silk is imported from Liyue Harbor, but given the current climate...
Meron akong mga silk
as
flower.
you well know, Inazuma is currently under a strict lockdown. In all honesty, the impact on the textiles industry has been quite significant. We're struggling to import high-grade fabrics. So much of our tailoring business has been put on hold indefinitely. But of course, where our customers are able to provide the fabric themselves, we can still be of service.
So you're saying we need to go and buy some silk first?
If even Ogura Textiles and Kimonos can't get a hold of high-grade fabric, where would we buy it from?
You could try the International Trade Association. They are a little better connected than we are. After all, the association brings together merchants from all over the world. The only thing
International.
is
Si
their
Chris.
prices. They're not the cheapest. In times like these, though, we're lucky to even have an option of getting a hold of the things we want in the first place.
Huh. So even just getting clothes made is an ordeal in Inazuma. Wait, the International Trade Association?
Yup, si Chris.
That's Karisu's thing, right? We haven't been to Rito in a while.
Layo nun.
It looks like that will be our next stop. Thank you ever so much. We will be back once we've
Babalik tayo
acquired the
sa
fabric.
Rito.
Oh, in the
Buti na lang
meantime,
hindi pa tayo matatarap sa
I have
Inazuma.
one other very small request. Could you?
Why is she being so secretive all of a sudden?
Absolutely.
Much obliged.
My pleasure, Miss Kamisato. Honestly, I'm just as excited as you to see the end product. We haven't made a silk kimono for the longest time now, and this is a beautiful design.
That's very kind of you. Thank you. Goodbye for now. Traveler Paimon, let's try our luck at the International Trade Association.
Okay. Ano mabibili ba rito?
I do hope you manage to get hold of your silk.
Ay. Yun lang. Babalik na tayo sa Rito uli. Furuya Noboru. Noboru. Okay. Tama ba yung pinupuntahan ko? Saka ko na kayong kakausapin mga yan. Ano to? Tagal ko na rin hindi nakapunta sa may Rito. Ngayon babalik na ulit tayo para kausapin si Chris. Nagdaanan din natin yung Konda Village. Ano lugar to? Konda Village na. Ay, Konda Village na to. Maganda to, naglalakad na lang ako para matatandaan ko yung mga itsura ng lugar at kung saan ako pupunta. Tapos parang hindi ko rin nalalagpasan yung mga ito, tulad mga to. Hindi ko rin nalalagpasan yung mga item na meron sa daan. Ginagaya mo yung ano? Uy! Merong ano? Merong electroculus. Kuhanin ko muna to. Sana hindi niyo ako nakita. Hehehe. Yon. Nakuha rin electroculus. Pabalik ng Rito dito. Malapit lang pala. Pakaramdam ko ang layo ng Rito. Parang kailan lang dito ako eh. Ayun, ang layo-layo ko na sa Inazuma. Dito ako na-stuck din eh. In-stuck ko talaga dito yung Huh? Hey, stop. Who is there? Oh no, it's someone from the Kanju Commission who've been caught. Not a travel permit. According to our agreement, we'll get the travel permits once we deliver Miss Chisato's letter, right? Chisato?
Look! There he is!
Looks like we found him.
Bakit naglalag ako? Parang may ibang nangyayari dito. Ay.
What am I gonna do?
Mr. Kurisu, are you alright?
Oh, you're Miss Ayaka from the Kamisato clan. How do you do?
Better than you, it appears.
What?
And
Bakit parang...
if it isn't the traveler. I haven't seen you in a while.
Oo nga
I
eh.
take it you've been out of Rito?
Sure has been a bit.
Thanks again for your help last time. The association is back in business, and it's all thanks to you.
That's great, but, why were you staring into space just now? Did something bad happen?
Well,
Ano naman nangyari?
you see,
Bakit?
it's embarrassing to admit, but some of the association's goods have been stolen by vagrants.
Vagrants.
Which goods were stolen?
It was a batch of high-grade silk.
Hala. Yun yung kailangan.
We imported a big batch of silk from Liyue several years ago. It's been sitting in storage ever since. Recently, we heard that clothing stores in the city have more or less sold all their silk stocks. So we figured now would be a good time to bring our batch out of storage, thinking it'd probably fetch a good price. But then,
Bakit?
the vagrants swiped the whole batch, then disappeared into the woods. I reported to the authorities, but... well, as you know, they don't think much of foreign merchants like us. The Kanjo Commission don't want to give us the time of day. Honestly, you can just tell that our suffering amuses them.
Well, I also take issue with aspects of the Kanjo Commission's operational methods. Please remember, Mr. Kurisu, that while you are here in Inazuma, you should be careful with your words.
My apologies. I had to let off some steam. Anyway, there doesn't seem to be much we can do ourselves to get our goods back. Perhaps I'm doomed to go bankrupt after all.
I'm afraid I
Hindi naman.
can't intervene in an official capacity, but I can still help you get your lost goods back.
Oh,
Of
lalo
course,
na
I would
kailangan
never.
namin yung silk na yan.
Wait, what?
Seriously?
Yes, acting in my own capacity, mind you. Even then, there is no escaping the fact that my every action and word will be seen to reflect on the Yashiro Commission and the Kamisato clan. I do so not without reservation, so I hope that you will treat this matter as confidential. That aside, as I'm sure you're aware, I'm afraid that I won't always be able to help you in such circumstances. Given your position and that of the International Trade Association, please try to exercise more caution in the future. You do not want to incur further unnecessary losses.
We will. We certainly will. But, are you sure this isn't gonna cause any issues for you? What if someone high up in the Kanjo Commission sees what you're doing and doesn't like it? You're a highly respected member of society. Surely putting your neck on the line for small-timers like me can't be worth the risk.
Very humorous. Let's not forget that I am the eldest daughter of the Kamisato clan. I would be very surprised indeed if anybody in the Kanjo Commission felt that I was accountable to them for my actions.
Whoa, that sends shivers down Paimon's spine. Does everyone from a powerful clan talk like that?
Mr. Kurisu, I need to know the exact time and location of the theft, and anything that stood out about the perpetrator's appearance.
Thank you so much. Let's see, it was 2 hours ago now, over at the,
Everyone, please follow me to the scene of the crime. The investigation starts there.
All right, off we go.
Ayun, bakit parang may Parang may nakikinig. Saan to? Sa labas? Hindi tayo makakapunta riyan ah. Pwede ba ako makalabas? Oh no. Hindi talaga pwede. Kailangan ko atang tapusin yung para yung quest ni Sisa to. Nasaan yun? Chang's little friend. Commission. Hindi yan. Chisato's letter. Saan ba to? Okay. Pusin ko muna to. Chisato's letter na to. Parang hindi na ako nangangarag sa ano. Sa paglabas-labas ng rito. Kiminami restaurant to collect the snacks. Okay. Welcome to the Kiminami restaurant. About Kamaji streets. I've already prepared the treats that Master Kamaji ordered. I'll bring them to you now. But I'm curious about who Master Kamaji will give these treats to. It's nothing more than a public relations gesture, Miss Kiminami. A while back, Mr. Hiragi Shinsuke presented my father with a batch of fine tea. My father knows that Mr. Hiragi's beloved daughter Chisato likes treats, so he told me to prepare some as a gift in return. I was worried that the delivery might take too long and there might also be unavoidable bumps during the journey, so I specifically asked for this traveler to deliver them. Miss Kiminami, can I have a look at the treats, please? I want to make sure I haven't missed anything. Sure. Here are the treats. Please take a look. Everything is there. Thank you, Miss Kiminami. Let's move out of the way, traveler. I have a few more things to say to you. This is the travel permit. Please take it. With this travel permit, you can freely enter and leave Rito. Thank you. It's fine. This permit will make your delivery a lot smoother. Also, here's the letter. Did you write this letter yourself? Yes, I tried to write this letter in a tactful manner. I hope Miss Hiragi won't be offended by it. Please deliver this letter and the treats to Miss Hiragi. Do we have to go back again? But this time you have the travel permit. You should have a lot more freedom than before. I'll leave it to you, traveler. I also need to go back and deal with official matters. When will I be able to go there by myself? Yun, may travel permit na rin. Teleport na tayo. Yan, nagte-teleport na ako ngayon dahil layo pala. Hiragi Chisato. Traveler, you've returned. Ay, hindi makita. Yan. I guess you've delivered my letter to Kamaji. Did you manage to get the travel permit as well? Yes, I have. Thank you. You don't have to thank me. You should be thanking Kamaji instead. Eh? What's this? Treats and a handwritten letter from Kamaji. Was it his request? This tricolor dango. He prepared them for me. Thank you, traveler. I'll make sure to savor these treats. As for this letter, I'll read it with great care. Thank you for the hard work. Please accept these items as thanks for your help. Who knows, I might need your help again in the future as well. Okay. Salamat at natapos na rin tong Sasaki. Ang ginagawa mo? Binabantay mo si Chisato? Okay. Pwede na akong makalabas-labas. Sa rito. So, moving wishes. Pwede na akong makalabas. Palabasin mo ako. Ayun. Kala ko haharangin na naman. Go to the scene of the incident to check out the situation. Kuhanin ko to. Amethyst. Amethyst lamp. Tsaka seagrass. Ano meron?
Here we are. This is where we were robbed.
Hey, look on the ground. What are those?
Huh? Footprints. Very deep ones at that. Leading towards the forest.
Presumably the depth suggests that they were carrying something heavy.
Let's see where they lead.
Heavy. Ano nakalagay dun? Ito. Nasaan yung bakas? Ito na lang yun. Ito pa nagpunta. Wala rito. Dito. Sila ba yun? Sila nga?
Stop, thief!
You think you can get your stuff back with this bunch?
Bakit
You
yun
must
yung
be
boss nila?
dreaming.
Ano sinasaniban ba yun?
You better hope you have the courage of your convictions.
Why wouldn't I, old man? Answer me this. You're one of those Outlander merchants, right? You trade association types are worms, coming over to our land, leeching off our people. Who's gonna leap to your defense, huh? Tell me, who's gonna stick their neck out for the likes of you?
Ayan o, nandyan na. Kasama na nila.
Look at that, no response. You know I'm right. Face it, this is Inazuma. You've got no ties here. You're at the bottom of the pile. Can you really blame us for walking all over you?
You are despicable.
Hey, I just had an idea. Since you came all this way, how about we do some business?
Business?
Pay up, and you can take your fabric back. Sound good? If you ask me, it beats walking out of here with black eyes and a broken nose.
You're just a big bully.
What choice do I have?
Hoy, kasama mo yung Traveler tsaka si
Mr.
Ayaka.
Kurisu, please do not pay any money to this man.
Oo, wag kang magbabayad.
But
I trust you remember our agreement? If you keep your lips firmly sealed,
Mga
I'm
Ronin
sure
na to,
she'll
parang
pay
yung
my
mga
end of the deal.
tao rito sa Pilipinas eh.
Then please stand well back where it is safe. Now, it is time for me to honor my word.
Magagamit natin si Ayaka. Yeah!
Let's get down to business.
Let's go, Ayaka.
My apologies. Yeah.
Feel my blade.
Ay. Hindi. Ito.
Yeah. Whirling snow.
Okay. May reinforcement pa.
There is no escape.
My lucky day.
Take flight.
Ito na sa inyo. Ha! Ay, saan yun?
Whirling snow! Leave it all to me.
Meron pa pala. Heh.
Well, that's resolved then.
This is amazing, Ayaka.
No, please, It was nothing. I was simply doing my duty.
Miss Kamisato, traveler, are you hurt?
Don't worry,
Siyempre
we're
hindi.
fine. The vagrants left in quite a hurry. It would seem they didn't have time to take anything with them. I believe your stolen goods should all be here.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You'd best do a count.
6, 8, 10. Yep, it's all here.
Ang bilis mo na magbilang.
Finally buy some silk.
Buy silk? You mean you need some of the silk here?
This was indeed our intent.
Don't get us wrong, though. That's not the reason we helped you out. Even if it were just a few carrots or cabbages, chances are we still would have helped you get them back. Paimon thinks we're pretty lucky. If we arrived any later, our chances of getting silk in Inazuma would have been 0.
I honestly can't thank you all enough. Please, say no more. You need silk? I'll pick out a piece for you right away.
Sino tutulong sa'yo kuhanin yung mga silk na yan?
Thank you, good sir. How much do I owe you?
Kariton ng...
Oh, it's free of charge. I could never ask you to pay after everything you've done for me.
No, that will never do. Things cost what they cost, and what they cost is what I shall pay. Merchants already have enough challenges to deal with, and as Paimon explained, my help was unconditional. Please, sell your wares to me at the price you would sell them to any other customer. There is nothing to feel distressed about, because nothing, I repeat, nothing happened here in these woods today, did it?
Nope, just an uneventful stroll in the woods.
Thank you. I don't think I could ever repay you. You have helped me greatly, and I will never forget it. I'm afraid we must part ways. I must get these goods back to the association.
Paano mo dadalhin yan lahat?
If you ever need anything at all, just come to the International Trade Association and ask for Kurisu.
Very well. And thank you for the silk, Mr. Kurisu.
See you then. Bye. Safe journey home. Don't go getting robbed again.
Paano hindi siya mananakawan?
Traveler, thank you for stepping in to help out.
No worries, it's what I signed up for.
But how come those vagrants didn't seem to know who you were? They must move in completely different circles. Maybe they've never seen anyone from the Kamisato clan before.
Perhaps. Either way, I'm glad they didn't recognize me. The fewer people who know what happened today, the better.
It's not every day an important person like you helps out someone like Kurisu. It really shows what a great person you are.
Oh, your praise is quite unwarranted. I merely did what anyone in my position would have done. I admit that it did feel strange for me to come to his aid. But this should have nothing to do with identity or social class. As far as I'm concerned, it was one individual helping another in need. I guess that deep down, I don't see how a society can be considered just when people encounter such obstacles in their livelihoods. Sorry, I'm getting off topic.
No problem.
Right. Let's head back to Ogura Textiles and Kimonos and give our hard-won silk to the shopkeeper.
Teka, nabili mo na? May binigay na sa'yo? Kailan binigay sa'yo? Ano to? Merong... Tapos ko na ba? Ay, natapos ko na ata to. Ay, hindi pa.
Let's get down to business.
O, di... Ayan.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Forth, my plan.
Hindi, natapos ko na pala ito.
More. The fairy.
Hirap din ng electro element. Pag ano yun? Ay,
Shine
nasa
down.
tubig.
Steady as stone. As a dutiful maid would.
Huwag ka dun sa tubig.
A touch of frost. Submit for judgment.
Wala, naglalag pala ako. Ba't ka naman naglalag? Ba't naman ganun? Pabalik na sa Chunji Forest to. Punta ulit tayo sa Inazuma City. Uy, lavender melons. Ano kaya lasa nito? Sarap kaya yan lavender melon na yun? Bakit dalawa lang? Hindi ako aakyat. Excuse me. Ayun oh, merong bagyo ron. Ay, pupunta nga pala ako sa Konda Village para sabihan yung yung tatay ni Simon Jiro. Saka na yun. Off stream ko na lang siya gagawin. Ngayon, wala pa. Nasaan na yung Ogre Textile? Diyan ka pa rin bata. Layo nun. Di yan. Ito pala. Yan.
Hey there, we're back.
Welcome back! So, any luck at the International Trade Association? Did they have any silk in stock?
Yes, they did. Here.
Excellent news! So, apart from the silk, I think everything else I need I've got in store already. I just need to go and take stock of our materials. It won't take me a moment. I'll be right back.
Okay.
They better all be there.
I do hope nothing else is missing. Traveler, on the subject of garments, I've been meaning to acquire a new outfit for you, too. It's just, I wasn't sure how you'd feel about the idea of dressing in Inazuman attire.
Pwede naman. Maganda naman natin yung damit na... It's just, I wasn't sure how you'd feel about the idea of dressing in Inazuma attire. It's a kind thought, but I'm fine with my current outfit.
Oh, are you sure?
La. These clothes are special to me. But my appearance, I'll lose my edge in battle. What then?
Is that so? Impressive.
So
travelers of your stature hold themselves to a dress code, as well as a code of conduct.
More like when you're away from home, you've got to live by certain rules to survive, whether you like it or not. But Paimon would still love to check out some Inazuman outfits.
Do they do Paimon sizes here?
Just what is that supposed to mean? They make them in whatever size the customer asks for.
Your interactions are so adorable to watch. I can certainly find someone to tailor a Paimon-size outfit if Paimon so wishes.
Ayaka, you're too kind.
Well, if you're sure, as you wish. Something else I've been wondering is, how do people in other nations dress?
They dress very stylishly.
Sure do. Each nation has its own unique style. Traditional, fancy schmancy, casual,
Schmancy.
all
Ano
very
yun?
different. But each style is suited to its region.
The study of clothing is a profound discipline, and I still have
Ang
much
ginagawa
to
ng babae
learn.
niyo?
When clothing becomes part of the expression of one's personality, even an extension of
ginagawa
one's
niya?
body,
Ba't kumakaway-kaway
it's
siya sa
quite a
mga
wonderful
ano?
thing. So I'm not against dressing up.
Kumakaway-kaway siya sa
Far
mga
from it.
Paimon agrees. You
tela.
couldn't put it any better.
Paimon, you're so adorable that you could wear anything and it would look lovely on you.
Wow! Paimon just got a compliment.
Yun na.
Sorry to keep
Ano na,
you
tapos
waiting.
na? Ang
I
bilis mo
checked
naman.
my
Ay,
inventory.
kala ko na
Thank
ano
you.
eh.
Is there anything else you're missing?
Fortunately not. I have all the materials I need. As for the size, would you like me to go by the dimensions given on the design?
Yes, please.
Understood. I'll get to work shortly. In total, that'll be this much.
Here you go. Is it possible to treat this as an urgent order?
Well, luckily, we don't have any other urgents at the moment, so I can begin work right away. It will still take me some time, though, so please come and collect it later. Until then,
Okay.
I'm sure you'll find somewhere nearby to pass the time.
Good idea. Let's check out the whole area. We don't want to leave any loose ends.
There will be no loose ends while you're in my company. I already decided where to go while we wait. For our
Sa
next stop,
forest?
I'd like to take you
Ay.
both for a meal.
Date ba yan?
Oh, Paimon likes this plan.
Perfect, I'm getting a little hungry myself.
I picked the venue especially for you. A humble local eatery called Kiminami Restaurant. I thought that the relaxed atmosphere there would suit our day much better than the prohibitively formal one of a high-end restaurant. Shall we head off?
Yep. Paimon can't wait.
Okay. Pwede ko bang...
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl.
Pakanta nga. Level up ko nga to sa Rosario. Para naman maasin. Para makakuha ko na rin yung ano. Valberry din pala
Just
kailangan sa'yo. Alright, meron akong Acquaint Fate. Sino po si Bennett?
Benny's Adventure
Oh,
Team,
kulang na lang pala nito.
assemble!
Saka na. Si Hutaw. Level up ko si Hutaw. Ay,
Toodaloo.
hindi. Tapos, isang ganito. Ay, hindi.
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl.
Aha. Okay. So, guys, dito muna natin tatapusin yung stream ko. Maraming salamat sa mga nanood. So, kung gusto nyong maabutan ako nagla-live, subscribe na kayo sa aking YouTube channel. Tapos follow din kayo sa aking Facebook page. Nag-update ako rin ng mga kunwari nito, kung nagla-live ako. Para maabutan nyo rin ako para pag nagla-live ako. Okay, pwede na ako makabili ng So, bago tayo mag-end ng stream, siguro mag-iisa akong 10 pull. Dito ba ako magte-10 pull o kay Yula? Baka dito na lang. Gusto ko lang makuha si Mona eh. Ay, hindi. Hindi pala kaya dito. Dito lang pala. Si Yula o si... Dito sa... Gusto kong gusto kong mag-wish dito. Napindot. Napindot ko. Okay. Siniswerte ako sa Bennett ngayon. Okay. Meron ako 2 Bennett dito. Okay, so hanggang dito na muna tayo. Maraming salamat sa panonood, guys. At abangan nyo na lang uli ako sa mga susunod na stream. Maraming salamat. Subscribe kayo, Bye-bye.